A lot of attention to detail, one, and two is the touches, the luxury touches, as well as the service has been a really big sticking point for a lot of guests.
Looking for luxury? Look no further than the Swiftwater in the Poconos. Welcome to Pocono Mountains Podcast, everyone. I'm Jim Hamill. This is episode 15 of season 4. Brand new this summer, the Swiftwater provides a personalized Poconos experience for their guests, featuring fine dining at the Olivet, plunge pools in 6 of the rooms, and neighboring sister property and destination in its own right, Dasaki. The Swiftwater is really something to behold. As Brianna mentioned in her July segment on Pocono Mountains Magazine, the concierge team at the Swiftwater will help plan adventures all across the Poconos, whether it's whitewater rafting, paintballing, golf, or even a scenic tour on the Pocono Beverage Trail. More on Brianna's longer conversation with the folks at the Swiftwater in just a bit. The Poconos is a year-round destination for millions, with 2,400 square miles of lakes, forests, mountains, and rivers, with historic downtowns and iconic family resorts. It's the perfect getaway. You can always find out more on PoconoMountains.com or watch PTN, the Pocono Television Network, streaming live 24/7. Now, back to the episode. Brianna got the full tour of the Swiftwater when it opened last month. Now, it's up and running and providing an exceptional experience for its guests. Here's Brianna and the folks behind the success of the Swiftwater. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network here for another episode of Pocono Mountains Podcast. Recently, we've been highlighting the construction progress being made at the Swiftwater. That's the brand new luxury hotel in the heart of the Pocono Mountains. Well, now the Swiftwater is open, and we are here again to chat with managing partner Dante Trapasso outside in the beautiful garden patio right next to the amazing indoor-outdoor pool, which we'll get to in a few minutes. But first, Dante, congratulations on being open. How amazing is it to finally see guests enjoying the Swiftwater?
It's surreal, honestly. The process was arduous for sure, but you know, very rewarding now at the end of it. And it's not done. You know, we look at this as something that's going to evolve continuously. So I don't even want to take the mentality of, oh, we're done and that's it. Every single day we're improving, we're changing, we're listening to guests, and we're adjusting from there. A lot of attention to detail, I think that's something that we pride ourselves on, where every single little touch point, it works with the cohesive, idea of the hotel. So a lot of attention to detail, one, and two is the touches, the luxury touches, as well as the service has been a really big sticking point for a lot of guests. There were guests where I was giving them a hug before they left. They were amazing. We had, I was helping them out with whatever issues or whatever things they needed. And even the staff, they've just been tremendous at going above and beyond to making sure that the guest has the best experience possible.
The Swiftwater is located along Route 611 in Monroe County, close to everything, minutes from our ski resorts, indoor water park resorts. But even just sitting here, you kind of feel like you're in your own little private oasis.
Yeah. You almost launch into like a whole nother, stratosphere, because you're completely correct. 611 is, hundreds of yards, 100, 200 yards away. And now you're, in this walled garden feel, tucked away. And really that's what we wanted to create. We're in the heart of the Pocono Mountains. So we needed to make this feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but you're in the middle of everything. And that's what we're trying to do here, is really position ourselves to look out into the community and, use the Pocono Mountains as our amenities and really uplift the community, but at the same time, be the luxury option in the area and be, the most beautiful hotel. And that's what we're trying to do every day.
And there are a variety of rooms at the Swiftwater, including plunge pool suites, right?
Yes, so the plunge pool suites starting at the top, those are my personal favorite rooms. We have 6 of those, and they're part of our concierge level. But the plunge pool specifically, they have a plunge pool in the room. It's separate, so it's got its own little vestibule area, you could say. And it's all walled off, has a beautiful waterfall coming in. It's heated to 88 degrees, so it's like a warm bathtub. It's really just a spectacular place. You also have an outdoor private awning. So it's your own private patio where you have a retractable awning. and just beautiful grass where you can kind of walk out, enjoy the morning, get a nice cup of coffee, and really just take in the day. Fifth floor also has the Swiftwater suite, which is more of a hospitality suite with a entertaining area, private powder rooms, as well as a soaking tub, just a massive bathroom. It's really, really beautiful. So that is part of the concierge level. And then the standard rooms are absolutely tremendous, kings, queens, but the executive rooms, the executive king and executive double queens, have a pull-out sofa and just extra square footage. Really a big room. You walk in there and it feels like a studio. They're really tremendous rooms, and they have those pull-out couches. Right when you walk into the room, you have a touch screen where you're able to control the lights, the temperature, the TV. It tells you the weather, it welcomes you. It's really just a nice finishing touch so that when you come in and out of the room, it just feels like you're coming into your home, because what we're able to do is control all of that from the front desk, so that when a room is occupied and you're checking in, let's say you just came back, I know it's beautiful out today, but you just came back from a great day of skiing in the winter, we'll be able to turn the heat up so you come in and you just feel cozy, all the lights are on, the TV's on, and really just a nice welcome. And then all of the TVs are 65-inch TVs with a program called Concierge, where we're able to, you're able to log into all of your streaming services as well as live TV. And all of those capabilities are controlled through the Apple TV product. But every single little touch and detail with just the wood tiles and the showers, extra high water pressure, really just tremendous finishes, all black fixtures, beautiful, beautiful custom-made mattresses that are exclusive to our property, Swiftwater mattresses with frette linens, just great Italian luxurious linen, Brook linen, down and terries in the rooms. The towels are just soft, plush towels that actually absorb, they're really just great touches and details. And every single touch point, we wanted to go above and beyond, and we wanted to make sure that it worked, and it worked with everything in the hotel. And it's not only that it worked, but it's great. It's that we went and made sure that this is something that if we were to go and stay somewhere, we would love it. And we will be an expensive option in the area. We are a luxury hotel. However, we are about the value. And when you come here, every dollar spent, you're going to leave here and know that you got value in your stay. We're not a hotel where you're going to spend money and regret it. You're going to want to come back. You're going to say, when's the next time we're coming back for the Fall Foliage Festival or for skiing or for, the race, everything. We want to be able to have guests come and stay again and again because the value is there.
The Swiftwater offers a concierge service so your team can curate guest experiences and daily outings at the Pocono Mountains. And of course, the hotel is stocked with products from local small businesses. So can you talk about why those local partnerships are so important here?
Yes, so the local partnerships, what we did is we're an external facing hotel. So again, we see the Pocono Mountains as our amenities, and with that are the partnerships and the relationships that we've created over our years here. My family's been here for a very long time, so we're able to leverage our relationships in the community for business partnerships. So with our concierge service, we're able to curate experiences for guests so that they can go whitewater rafting or a wine tour or go to Quiet Valley, whatever they want to do, we're able to kind of hold their hand as little or as much as they would like to help curate that experience here in the Pocono Mountains. And with that is also the local partnerships with businesses like Pocono Soap, like Pocono Oil and Spice, Mocha Origins. All of the chocolates in the hotel are Mocha Origins, custom Swiftwater chocolates, custom Swiftwater coffee. Even our sundries, our market area, Martin's Chips is a local company, our beef jerky is a local company. We wanted to go above and beyond when it came to that because we're locals. This is my home. I love the Pocono Mountains. So I want to uplift the community. I'm a big fan of a rising tide lifts all boats. And I think that, what we're doing here is really going to bring awareness and attention to this as a true luxury destination, a luxury market.
No design detail was missed here. The Swiftwater is truly a grand experience that you have to come check out for yourself. And that begins right when you step in the lobby, the grand lobby, right, Dante?
Well, you really want to wow somebody when you come in. And what we did was it's all real wood, it's all real stone, a beautiful, again, another partnership with a local business artist, Andre, who just commissioned this beautiful painting. It's really spectacular, and it shows the Poconos, New York City, and kind of the crossway between the two. But, you know, we really wanted to wow the guests as soon as they came in. It's a 2-story lobby. It's very grand, very luxurious. You just feel class. It just exudes this feeling that's hard to describe unless you walk through yourself. And yeah, you know, I really think we hit the nail on the head. It's wild. I was looking at a rendering the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's still surreal. It's beautiful, and we wouldn't have been able to do all of that without everybody that helped along the way. And really, it was truly a group effort in every sense of the word. Everybody was just firing on all cylinders to get this project done. And I really think that together we created something that was magnificent. It is magnificent.
You also offer an executive meeting room and what seems to be extremely popular already, this beautiful swim-in, swim-out pool right behind us here near the garden patio. And that's heated to 90 degrees year-round.
The pool is a personal favorite, I will say. I will get to the meeting room, but the pool, just swim out, indoor, outdoor, swim under pool, heated to 90 degrees year-round. It just, you know, it's wild. When we were designing it and thinking about it, you know, conceptually, you're like, oh yeah, that'll work. It's a pool, it's just another hotel pool. But really, I was in there the other day, and it just feels amazing. You could kind of just sit. We put tons of seating areas in the water so that year round, you know, if it's the middle of the winter, you're going to feel just warm in there. The snow will be coming down. In the summer, it's just great. You kind of sit, relax. There'll be chairs in the water. It's about a foot of water in the sun deck area where you can lay down. It just feels like a big bathtub. It's just awesome. It really is. It's great. And then the meeting room, not as exciting, yes, but very important, where we want to have executive meetings where, you know, corporations come out, the C-suite comes out and does corporate strategic planning, where they're able to, you know, stay here in our boardroom, the branch, and really just kind of lock in. We've already had meetings already, or, you know, with our concierge, we're able to set up experiences where they can go do team building activities, you know, like ropes course or paintball or whitewater rafting, and then come back and do strategic planning. You know, yeah, the meeting space, the branch, is really just a tremendous area where groups are able to come in, collaborate, gather. It's, you know, flex space so that it can kind of blend into the outdoor area, you know, our dining area. So if they want to do cocktail hours, different approaches. We want to have a more unique approach, as well as all of the tables and chairs in there. They're modular, so we can set it up many different ways, as well as share space with the garden at Dasaki. For any events over 50, we utilize that space as well. So we're able to do breakout rooms and, you know, just a new and innovative approach on meetings as well.
We spoke earlier about the attention to detail here, the personal touches. My favorite that we saw today when doing a tour earlier today, the comment card in each room has a QR code for guests to leave feedback, and it's made of plantable wildflower seed paper so guests can take home a piece of the Swiftwater.
You look through the hotel, you walk through, and every single thing pairs with itself. It works together. It creates the identity of the Swiftwater. The Grow With Us cards, we wanted to incorporate that in the rooms because we are growing and we want the guests to grow with us. So with that comes the input from the guests. So we have our comment cards with this beautiful seed paper where you're able to scan the QR code, leave comments, tell us what we did wrong, tell us what we did right, and then plant that seed paper put some soil, water, and then grow with us as we grow as a business.
The Swiftwater also offers an upscale dining experience on site at the Olivet, serving breakfast and dinner. The Olivet is open to overnight guests and the public. They offer an amazing martini experience and craft cocktails. Guests can also take the short walk, a covered walkway, to Dasaki. That is another creation from Dante Trapasso's family, combining food, fire, and fun with fresh sushi and hibachi. Once again, that's Desaki. So we hope to see you here in the Pocono Mountains soon. Start planning your stay at this beautiful property at theswiftwater.com. We'd like to thank Dante for his time and you for listening to this episode of Pocono Mountains Podcast. I'm Brianna Strunk with the Pocono Television Network. We'll see you next time.
The Swiftwater, including its fine dining restaurant, the Olivet. Find out more at PoconoMountains.com. Thanks for listening to Pocono Mountains Podcast. We'll have a new episode each week, highlighting lots of the fun things you can experience while you're visiting the Poconos. Subscribe and leave a review and or comment on whatever platform you listen. Now you've got the Poconos in the palm of your hand.
For places to stay and shop.
And stories about the Pocono Mountains.
Go to PoconoTelevision.com to download the app and get the information you need for your visit with us.
We're back. Thanks for listening to Pocono Mountains Podcast. I'm Jim Hamill. Now for a Pocono Mountains Podcast Extra. A listen back when Chris and Ashley sat down at the hibachi with the folks at Dasaki, the Swiftwater's original property right next door. Enjoy.
Hi folks, you're watching PTN. This is the Pocono Television Network. This is a great treat for us because we're at Dasaki in Swiftwater, Pennsylvania, which is in the Pocono Mountains. And thank you for being with us. I'm with Miss Ashley.
I know, back on camera together. I know, and where better to do this than at a party at Dasaki, baby. We're at, let me get this straight, the largest hibachi and sushi restaurant in
United States.
I mean, isn't that cool? We set this place on fire in more ways than one. So Vincent, tell us how we do that. Obviously, your grill gets set on fire.
Well, we start off in a couple of different areas with the fire. In the beginning, they use the fire to clean the grill. Then they go through kind of a fire show with their spatula and the forks.
Light it up.
And then they do fire on the grill. And then in the end, they wind up with fire in their hat.
Whoa.
Like that.
Wow, that's awesome.
There you go. It's a party now. That's what I'm saying. Perfect. So
Wow,
this is really family oriented. You have your daughter here.
Actually, all of our children are involved, but Kara runs the restaurant. Kara's been here for quite a few years now, and we're in our 12th year of existence.
Congratulations.
We built it 12 years ago, and Kara went to school for hotel and restaurant management, and she helps us run the restaurant.
There you go. So what do you love about running the restaurant? Like, what do you love about the atmosphere or the energy here?
I love to be able to capture the energy with all of the guests coming in, people from all over New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
Yeah.
We get to provide a great entertainment as well as providing a great dinner. We have face painting, balloon animals. You know, at times we have a bartender that gets on the bar singing Sweet Caroline and having a great time with the guests in the building. So it's definitely an entertaining job, which is fun to come and work with.
So much fun, yes.
Yeah, we do weddings, sweet 16s, corporate functions back there. There's really nothing too small or too large that we can't handle.
See, but the whole experience really kind of starts on the outside. You saw the rickshaw. It's all about children, and it's really all about the kids. We give the kids rickshaw rides here.
Yeah, wait, you said something about the Xbox.
There's PlayStation, Xbox. It's really about the family unit and kids having fun here. While the
And
family.
a full bar.
Yes. While you
Come on, guys, best of both
Yeah,
worlds.
spend a
You've
little
thought
time
of
at the bar.
Everything, Vincent.
So
You've
that's-
covered all your bases. You smart businessman.
That's
Yeah,
for the
Those who
adults
stay at
having
the
fun.
resorts, we go and pick them up at Kalahari and
you
Great
really?
Wolf Lodge. We have a shuttle that picks them up and brings them in, so
Oh, how great
they're
is
safely
that?
traveling when we're on the weekends that we're in busy
We
time.
find that to be very useful, actually, because a lot of them don't know where they're going, and they might want to have a
true.
drink.
Sure.
And they're with their children, so it's a safe idea for us to pick them up or bring them back without them having to worry about the drinking and driving.
Sure, no, that's great.
I think what really impresses me is your attention to detail, the cleanliness, when you walk up from the parking lot onto the property itself, it's so clean, it's so inviting. You want to come in and really, you feel like you're welcomed here. It's sparkling when we came
It's
in.
funny you say that. We have a philosophy here the restaurant should be cleaner today than it was yesterday. So every
like
day
that.
we're trying to make the restaurant cleaner and cleaner, from the kitchen to the outside, to the windows, to the floors. I mean, we steam clean the floors every week. I mean, we're really pay attention to the detail of what we're doing here.
And I think this is mesmerizing to watch this. While you guys were talking, I was watching. But also the quality of the food is amazing. We're not even.
I was just going to say that because we were just speaking earlier about having fresh seafood here in the Poconos, like right in the middle of the mountains. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, that has to be fresh. It's all fresh. How do you do it?
But we get deliveries every day. And Mickey, who's the head chef here, Mickey and his team cut the meat every single day, and they
Keep
cut
these men busy.
fresh vegetables every day, and everything that's cooked here in front of you is every day fresh.
Yeah, but you can taste it though. We've been here a number of times with the crew. I brought my family, my kids here. You can taste the quality of food. And I mean, everything's better than the last thing. You know, you just don't know what you're going to get. You're like, I don't know, a little bit of everything. How about that?
Well, our philosophy along those lines also is we really pay attention to the detail with the children. Okay, from all the things that we have to do, Mickey and his team are always interactive with the young people.
There are things that you really take in your memory forever. You have a great experience here with your family, great birthday party. That's something you'll always want to revisit again. You'll always remember the Poconos in a really positive way. That's great. It really is. And so tell us, just the few minutes, unfortunately, we have left because I think the crew wants to eat everything that's on here. What is next for you guys? I mean, you have so many good things going on here, but what's next?
Well, we know what we're constantly thinking about what we're going to do to make things better. Okay, but once again, for us, it's about the experience here of them having a great time, great quality of food, and we're very proud of our staff. I got to be as clear as I can that Mickey and his team and all of our chefs and our sushi chefs and the wait staff here really take a lot of pride in the experience that the families have when they come here.
Yeah, one of the new additions we've added is a magician that goes to the table. So right before the chef comes out, he comes out and he does a trick with the couple of people at the table and comes around and does different tricks. We get people crying, we get people laughing. It's really, it's a nice touch.
You know, and as Kara said, between the face painting, the balloon art, that we have a lady that reads books to the young people, the PlayStation, the deer, the rickshaw, the magician. It's all geared toward family entertainment.
We could talk about this forever. It's one of our favorites, and it's located right here in the Pocono Mountains, and you can experience it yourself. So, for Miss Ashley, Mr. Vincent, and Miss Kara, I'm Chris Barrett for PTN, the Pocono Television Network. As always, thanks for watching.
Dasaki, the perfect complement to the Swiftwater along Route 611 near Tannersville and Mount Pocono. We hope you enjoyed Pocono Mountains Podcast. Please remember to subscribe anywhere podcasts are available. Come visit us in the Pocono Mountains. Plan your trip today.